and welcome everyone to Yoga for Devotion. This morning's yoga practice will be about devotion. And there's no greater symbol of devotion than the god Hanuman. Hanuman is that mythical figure that worships Lord Rama. Why does he worship Lord Rama? Well, Rama represents that honorable and righteous conduct, the right relationship between people. So Hanuman will do whatever is necessary to serve this honorable conduct, this righteous and meaningful relationship. So Hanuman has great feats of strength. He can use great cunning and intelligence. And it's all because he's oriented himself in this mindset of service to the higher good. And when he remembers that that is his purpose, then he can tap into this unlimited potential of strength and intelligence. So you also have that ability to remember your highest self and to serve that. And so as we practice this morning, this is a offering, a loving offering of devotion. Our mudra for this morning is Uttara Buddhi Mudra. We form this mudra by interlacing the fingers, except for the first finger, like a steeple reaching up. This means enlightenment of supreme awakening. Enlightenment of supreme awakening. Today is the full moon of Guru Purnama, where we honor the teachers and the lineages, whoever those teachers were in your life, maybe your parents, your school, or yoga. And to honor the Guru, we have this Guru Shloka mantra. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. The Guru is Brahma, the Guru is Vishnu, the Guru Deva is Maheshwara or Shiva. The Guru is verily the Supreme Brahman. Salutations to that Guru. This mantra calls to Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the sustainer, and Shiva, the destroyer. By chanting this mantra, we honor and uplift our teachers and the lineages of teachers. To the teachers who sit nearby, and to the great universal teachers, we make everything an offering. And now, to embody this offering, please come around onto hands and knees. And spread the fingers, claw the mat. On the inhalation, look up, lift the sitting bones. And on the exhalation, look down and round the back. Inhale to sway back cow. And exhale to angry cat. And keep the arms straight, the hands active. We inhale, drinking in the nourishment, spreading the prana. And every exhale, offering it back out with gratitude. Now, curl the toes under, walk the hands back to the feet. And inhale, roll the back up. Inhale, reach up, palms touch. And exhale, bring hands back to the heart. Inhale, curl back. And exhale, slide the hands down the legs. Walk the hands forward. Come to full pranam. Reaching out, stretching. Then lifting the hands over the back of the head in prayer. Inhale, curl the chest up, cobra pose, and sway a little from side to side. Rocking, swaying, just loosening up the spine. And inhale, lift the hips, walk the hands back to the feet. And inhale, roll the spine up, lift the arms, touch the palms. And exhale, arms down to the heart. Inhale, curl the head back. Exhale, slide the hands down. Walk the hands forward. Come to your mat and full pranam. This full offering. The prayer hands. And inhale, curl up into cobra. And play a little side to side in your cobra. And then inhale, push up the hips and walk the hands back to the feet. Inhale, reach up, bring palms touching. And exhale, hands down to the heart. And one more time, inhale, curl the head back. Exhale, slide the hands down. Walk out with the hands coming flat. And pranam, this full offering. Hands to prayer. And then curling up into cobra pose. And lift the hips, walk the hands back to the feet. And inhale, rise up, hands overhead, touching. And exhale, arms down, and just resting at your side. Take a wide stance, hold the left hip, bring the right arm up over the shoulder, and crescent to the left side, pushing the hips to the right. And then switch, lift the left arm, hold the right hip, and press the hips to the left. Press down through the feet, and lift out through the shoulders. Lift the rib cage. And then release, come to the center. And clasp hands behind the back or hold the back of the waist. Inhale, roll the front of the shoulders up. Squeeze the shoulder blades in. Pull the navel to the backbone. Now start to tilt the head back. Press the hips forward. Lift up the chest, lift up the head, and now release the hands to the thighs, bend the knees. On the inhale, gaze up, and on the exhale, look down and tuck the tailbone, pulling the navel up. Inhale, lift the sitting bones, look up, and exhale, tuck the tailbone, looking down. Now keep sliding the hands down. Walk the knees, straighten one leg at a time. And the hips moving side to side or in circles, whatever feels right. Now, walk the hands over to the right side. Fold over the right leg. And take that left hand to the outside of the right shin. Pull across with that left arm. Then walk the hands over to the left side and fold over the left leg. Cross the right hand to the outside of that left shin. Pull across so you're twisting from the navel. Breathing. And release to the center. Walk the feet closer together. Bend the knees, squat down with the hips. Inhale, chair pose, lifting the arms, keeping the knees bent. Inhale, stretching through the fingers, and exhale, deepen the hips. Pulse with the breath as much as you need to stay connected with the breath, integrate it into the pose. Last breath, going to your deepest squat. Then inhale, straighten the legs, reach with the arms, and exhale, release. Okay. Now, Sun Salute B. Surya Namaskar, step to the front of the mat. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing. Step right foot through, left heel down. Inhale, warrior one. And exhale, hands down, right foot back. High plank, low plank. Upward dog. And downward dog. Left foot through, right heel down. Warrior one. Exhale, hands down, left foot back to downward dog, plank, low plank, upward facing, downward facing, and checking the spacing of the feet and hands. Nourish the pose with the breath. So that this pose is something special, wonderful, a beautiful offering that you can make with devotion, with love, and deep appreciation. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. And inhale, hop forward. Exhale, fold. Squat down, chair pose. Inhale, stand. And exhale, rest the arms, Samastiti. Do another round. Inhale, chair. And exhale, straighten the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot forward, Virabhadrasana. Hands down, right foot back. Chaturanga, Urdhva, Adho. Left foot forward, Virabhadrasana, and hands down, left foot back, plank, low plank, up dog, and downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. That was where exhaling, we're hugging to the midline, spiraling the inner arms up so the armpits lift up and the collarbones widen, but the forearms are hugging towards the midline and the shins hug into the midline. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. And inhale, hop forward. Exhale, fold over straight legs. Bend both knees, squat down, and chair pose. Inhale, straighten the legs. And exhale, rest. Last, Surya Namaskar. Inhale, chair. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot through. Left heel down. Virabhadrasana. Exhale, hands down. Right foot back. Plank, low plank, upward dog, downward dog. Left foot forward, right heel down, Virabhadrasana. And release, left foot back, plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Catch the breath. Expand with the inhalation, widening the shoulders, lifting the back of the neck, and pulling the navel in on the exhale. Lengthen the heels down, the fingers forward. Inhale, look up, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. And inhale, hop forward. Exhale, fold over straight legs. Inhale, chair pose. And standing Tadasana, Samastiti. Now, going from Warrior 1 to Warrior 3, step the right foot back for Warrior 1. Take the mudra Uttara Buddhi, first fingers together. Come up to Virabhadrasana, the warrior pose. Draw the lower ribs back, the navel in, and stretch down through the back of that right calf, stretching the Achilles on that right heel. And then coming into Warrior 3. So reach forward, balance on the left leg, slowly lift up the right toes. And stepping back to Warrior 1, bend the left knee, right foot touch down, and release the hands. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. Then exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, lift the arms. And exhale, hands to heart. Step the left foot back. Virabhadrasana, the warrior. The left heel down. The hips square. Roll the shoulders up and back. Create Uttara Buddhi. the mudra. Drawing the lower ribs back, the navel in, lengthen the tailbone. As you reach up through those fingertips, lengthen through the back side of the body so there's no pinching in the lower back. And then reach forward with the arms, balance all the weight in the right leg, and slowly lift up the left toes to Warrior Three. And then slowly step it back. Left foot down to Warrior One, and releasing the hands. Now, step the left foot forward and widen the feet. You can take wider than shoulder width and turn to the side of the mat. First, bend the knees, bring the hands down to the floor under your shoulders. And straighten one leg at a time, gliding side to side with the hips. And then, making the feet parallel, the outer edges of your feet parallel to the ends of the mat, start to fold forward. So the fingertips are now in a line with the big toes. Inhale, soften the knees, lengthen the neck, and on the exhale, straighten the legs, lift the navel, and tilt the crown of the head down. Just relax on the inhale and stretch through the back of the body as you exhale. Now, walk the hands over to the right side, bend the right knee, and squat on that right heel, lifting the left toes up. Okay, dorsiflex that left foot. Keep a slight bend in the left knee. That'll add some balance and stability, and probably be able to lift your hands. Roll the shoulders back. Focus and breathe. And then switch to the other side and walk the hands over to the left and squat on that left heel. Dorsiflex the right foot, so the right ankle's flexed, the heel's pressing down and pulling back, and a little micro bend in the right knee. And then try and find the balance with the hands at the heart, the shoulders back, and the head high. And walk the hands back to the center. Pivot the right toes towards the front of the mat. Lower the left knee down. And bring the right arm inside that right knee. So hands to the inside. Move the left knee back. And try and lower the hips, bending the elbows. Inhale, expand, and on your exhale, deepen the bend, stretch, bending the elbows a little more. You might even find some of you can reach the floor with the elbows. If you wish, you can lift up the back knee. And release this side. Step the right foot back. Bring the left foot forward. So the hands are to the inside. The left foot is wide, toes turning out a little. And then see where you are in your hips, bending the elbows. Inhale, expand, lengthen. And exhale, deepen the stretch. And if it feels right for you, you might come down to your elbows and forearms. And if you wish to, pick up the back knee, try it that way. And release that knee down, step the left foot back, and back to downward facing dog. And once more, step the right foot forward, balance on the left hand, turn the fingertips out 45 degrees, so there's some external rotation in that upper arm, and that's going to help integrate the shoulder blade into the back. Twist to the right side, open the right arm, and gaze up to that right hand. Release the right hand down, step the right foot back, and step the left foot forward. Turn the right fingertips out 45 degrees and start to twist to the left side. Stack the shoulders, open the left arm, and gaze to that left hand. Breathe into the pose with the intention. This is creating a beautiful offering full of devotion. And release the left hand down. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, hands to knees. Lift the shoulders. And exhale, fold, pull navel to spine. Inhale, lift all the way up. 2. Exhale, hands to the heart. And step the right foot back halfway for pyramid pose. Hold the back of the waist, ground through the feet, spread the toes, and then energize in the core. Hug the outer hips in, the navel to the backbone, and start to reach up through the heart. Lengthen the neck. And start to roll the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades in, and take a nice little back bend, pressing down through the back foot so you're not collapsing into the lower back at all. Inhale, lift the head up, and move the hands forward to that left thigh, bend the knee. Fold halfway and check your alignment with the hips level, the shoulders even. Inhale, sense what you're offering, and exhale, deepen that offering, folding farther and sliding the hands down, either to a set of blocks or fingertips on the floor. Inhale, soften the left knee. Readjust the hips and shoulders as needed. And on your exhale, extend to your full stretch. Good. Now keep the right hand underneath the right shoulder or cross the right hand to the left foot. We're going to twist in revolve triangle. So lift the left shoulder up, tuck the right shoulder under, and sometimes that hand across the shin will help use the leverage of the leg to draw the right shoulder under. And when you have that, extend the left arm, Parivrtta Trikonasana. And looking back down, release the hands to the floor and step the right foot forward to meet the left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, lift tall and Lift the arms. And exhale, rest the hands back to your heart. Step the left foot back halfway. And hold the back of the waist for a little back bend. Root down through the back heel so you can lift up through the chest. Open the heart. Roll the shoulders up and back. And keep the back of the neck long so we're not just pinching and hinging at the back of the neck, but you have a sense that the ears are moving out and away from the shoulders as you reach back. Inhale, lift the head up. Slide the hands to the front thigh and fold halfway. Inhale, sense your alignment, fine tune. And on your exhale, squeeze the belly in. Squeeze the front kneecap, lift it up. And just take little steps with your breath. Softening the knee on the inhale, sensing the feeling of the pose, the bhav, and deepening that feeling on the exhale to make it more devotional, more loving. Now, release the left hand to a block or to the floor under your shoulder and begin to twist to the right side, stacking the right shoulder over the left. And if you choose to, crossing the left hand to the outside of that right foot and using that leverage to tuck the left shoulder under, and lift the right arm and keep breathing. Keep smiling. Keep offering this beautiful devotion. And release the hands to the floor. Step the left foot forward. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise tall. Lift the arms. Reach overhead. And exhale, rest the hands to the heart. Good. And now, going down to the mat in Thunderbolt pose. So, coming to Vajrasana. Curling the toes under if that's available to you. If not, just flatten the toes and sit on the heels. Going to practice a little bit of the Kapalabhati pranayama. So I'll face you. Vajrasana. And this is Kapalabhati is the shining skull or Kriya breath. And it's a strong exhalation and a more passive inhalation. We do it in and out through the nose. And we're using the diaphragm to really propel the air out of the nostrils with some velocity. Okay, take a pause. You can lift up out of the pose, flatten the toes, and we'll do another round in a moment. So, you're ready? Come back down to sit on the heels. And start Kapalabhati breath. Now release into downward facing dog. And please lower the knees, table pose. Lower the forearms, preparing for dolphin. Spread the fingers, hug the forearms into the midline, and then lift up the knees. Press the chest towards the thighs. If you can, walk the feet in closer. You can stay like that, or try lifting one leg up. And then release that side and lift the other leg up. And release that foot down, back to kneeling. And child's pose. The forehead down in this bowing pose. Now we'll come up to downward dog. And turn the heels to the right for side plank. Balance on the right arm and lift up the left arm. Try any of the variations with side plank. Maybe you're able to lift the top leg or try and bind. All right, now other side, downward dog. And turn the heels to the left. Balance on the left arm. And you can try lifting that top leg or binding hand to foot. And release that side down. And we're at downward dog again. And lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. And bring the right knee in. Pivot on that left foot. Slide the right leg under for wild thing. Another version is to bind the hand to the outside of the foot. And step that foot back. Downward dog. And then lift the left leg. Three-legged dog. Bend the knee, hug the knee in while you pivot on the right foot, and extend the left leg out to the side. Open the chest, or try binding there. Hold the outside of the left foot. And step that left foot back. All right. Come through to seated. All right, now face you where we're going to start to Cradle the right leg. And then hold the right foot with the strap. I have one here. And extend the right leg up and out. Inhale, soften the knee, lift the leg, and exhale, extend and straighten the knee. Keeping the shoulders back, the chest lifted. If you don't need the strap, you're just holding the sides of the foot. Good. I'll switch to the other leg. Cradle the left leg. Pull the knee back to the side. Or wrap it across. And then hold with the strap with the sides of the foot and extend the left leg up and forward. Bend the knee on the inhale, lift the leg up, and on the exhale, extend and straighten the knee. Try not to lean back, but sit up tall and straight. Okay, now you go back to the first side. Do Ashtavakasana. And for this one, take the right knee, bend it behind the armpit, and then tuck the right arm underneath. Lift that right knee up to the upper outside of the right arm. Hug it in with muscular energy. Hug the knee into the upper shoulder. And then right hand on the floor. Keep hugging that right knee in. And now slide that left heel back. Cross the left ankle on top of the right foot. Hook it with the right toes. And then going to squeeze the legs together. Lean forward. Make a little shelf with that right upper arm, and it supports the legs. This is the 8-angle pose, Ashtavakasana. And release this side. Bend the left knee. And pull that left knee back behind the armpit. Take the left arm under the left leg, so the left elbow sticks out to the side. The left hand on the floor. Now slide that right heel back. Cross the right ankle over the left toes. Click them together. Squeeze the legs together. Lean forward. So now the weight's going to balance on the back of that left arm. And the legs just float out to the side. Now sit back down and rest. Yes. Nice and warm today. All right. Hero pose. Virasana. So now we're sitting between the heels, and if it's too much flexion on the knees, you can use this sort of prop there between the heels to give your buttocks something to support it. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. And exhale, pull the navel in. Squeeze the shins in towards the midline. Now for a deeper stretch in the quadriceps, you just walk the hands back. Lengthen the tailbone forward. And over a series of breaths, you may come down to your elbows. Or even to the back of the head. These are quite deep and thick muscles in the quadriceps, so just use a little patience now. Now begin to release and lift the head up, lift the head and shoulders. Oh, good. All right. Now swing the legs to the front of the mat. And take Paschimottanasana. So the legs are parallel, moving the sitting bones back and apart. Then engaging the muscles, squeeze the muscles to the bone, and lift the kneecaps, flex the ankles. Inhale, lift up out of the waist, lengthen the spine, and exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Let the hands rest wherever they wish. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. And exhale, tuck in the tummy. Stretch a little deeper. Take one breath at a time. Making this a beautiful offering, full of loving devotion. It'll serve the highest good. It gives a sense of community, participation. Now inhale, lift the back up. And bend the left knee. And lift up to half split. So dorsiflex that right ankle, lift the toes, press down through the back of the heel, drag it back. So there's a little micro bend in the right knee. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. I'll bring, for a little more room to maneuver, bring the right arm inside the right leg. Walk the left knee back, go to the full split, but keep pressing the right heel down and pulling it under. So there's a little micro bend in that right knee. Now you can try coming to the inside of the leg, folding here. And if that's easy, you walk your hands, straddle the right leg, square the hips. Now really pull back through that right femur, that right thigh bone pulls back into the hip socket. The kneecap is engaged. And we're just gently folding without locking the joints or hyperextending. Full Hanumanasana. Full devotion. Now slide the right heel back. Maybe the mat comes with it, that's normal. Step the left foot forward. Now dorsiflex the left ankle. So the left toes lift up, the left heel presses down and drags under. So there's a little lift underneath the back of the knee. On the exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Safe stretching means that we're lightly engaging the muscles that we're stretching. So this muscle can stretch through the whole belly of the muscle and not just where it attaches. Now bring the left arm inside, walk the right knee back, lower the hips to your best ability. If you wish, using some props underneath the hips is always available. You can use those. And then trying to fold to the inside of that left leg. Or straddling the left leg, squaring the hips. Pull that left thigh bone back into the hip socket. Flex the ankle. And just make each breath an offering of devotion. This super leap of faith. Lift up, drag the left heel back. And then straighten everything back out. And step it back to downward dog for a little counter stretch. Here, walk the knees. Now, lower the knees, lay on the back. Recline on your back. Open the arms like cactus arms. Now straighten the right knee, right leg flat on the floor, and press down through the left foot so you can tuck that right hip under, roll onto the outside of the right hip, and then lift the left foot to press on the right kneecap. Hold the left knee with the right hand and just start to look over the left shoulder. Draw navel to backbone. So we're lengthening this left hip down and away from the rib cage, making more space here. Roll again onto your spine and straighten the left leg, bend the right knee, and roll over to the left hip. Now putting the right foot on the left kneecap. Twisting, look over the right shoulder. Pull navel to backbone. Stretch out through the bottom leg, the bottom foot very active. Long, deep breaths, nourishing the body. On the inhale, offering a sense of gratitude, devotion, and thanks as you exhale. And release again onto the spine. Lift the knees and slide the backs of the hands under the buttocks. And then lift up the legs, resting on the back of the hands for this mild inversion. Just letting the feet and toes relax, breathe. And the arches of the feet soften, the heels. Inhaling peace and exhaling gratitude. Inhaling calm Exhaling devotion. Now start to release the feet back down to the ground. Remove the hands. And take a symmetrical stretch with the legs out straight, the arms up over the head. The hands in Uttara Buddhi Mudra. Inhale, lengthen the toes and fingertips. And exhale, relax in the spine. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, relax. Bring the arms down to your sides for Shavasana. The palms face up. And widen the feet to the width of the mat. Realign head, neck, and trunk so they're in one straight line. Stretch the heels away, and then let the legs just sink into the floor. And stretch the hands and fingers once more. And then relax and let the hands and arms rest, release, and sink into the mat. And then scan through your body, and if there's anything that's distracting or disturbing you, just move it away or readjust so that you're completely happy and content for your Shavasana. Now, sense again through the nostrils each touch of breath as you breathe in and out. The cool touch of the inhalation flowing through the nostrils, and the warmth of the exhalation flowing back out. Inhaling, you nourish the body, and exhaling, you calm the mind and nervous system. Now bringing focus of your awareness to their heart center. And feeling in your heart the gratitude, love, and appreciation that you have for the teachers in your life. The Guru, the weighty one, the one that dispels the darkness of ignorance. And kindle in your heart this glowing appreciation, this devotion, this love and admiration you have for your teacher. And let this sense of loving appreciation and devotion grow and fill your entire body with its light, its luminescence. So your whole soul glows with this happy feeling, shining like a sacred gem within your heart. If you were to open your heart and reveal that beautiful gemstone of loving appreciation and devotion, you would see that most precious jewel. Hanuman at one point eschews a very valuable necklace of gemstones because within his own heart he just demonstrates that he has an even more precious jewel, and that is his devotion to Rama. Rama symbolizing Dharma. Dharma, this righteous conduct, right relationship, the duty that we owe to one another, your very good students to come and practice on this holiday. And I hope that you'd have appreciation for the teachers in your life on this full moon Parinama. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. The Guru is Brahma, the Guru is Vishnu, the Guru Deva is Maheshwara, Shiva. The Guru is verily supreme Brahman. Salutations to that Guru. Now begin to deepen your breath, awaken your body, stretch, move through your limbs, and then roll over to your right side in a fetal position. Digesting and assimilating these feelings, physical, emotional, energetic, spiritual. Balancing these feelings, come up to your seated posture, Sukhasana. Now, I give thanks to the lineages that have taught me what I know about yoga in the Himalayan tradition, Anusara tradition, and the personal touches that many teachers have offered to me over the years.
Tradition.
I bow to all the teachers in my experience, and I bow to each of you. Namaste.